Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's LeetCode question 3751, total waviness of a number in range. First part is a medium level question and it has been asked in Google. Okay, let's go through the problem statement. So we have been given two numbers, num1 and num2, and we have an inclusive range of num1 and num2. What we need to do is we need to calculate the waviness. So how this waviness is calculated? It is calculated like this. It is the summation of peak plus valley of each and every number. Now what is this peak? So if you have a number a, b, c, then the peak will be like if the digit b will be greater than a and the digit b will be greater than c, b greater than a, b greater than c. The value will be formed when the digit b is less than a and digit b is less than c. A is greater than b and c is greater than b. What we need to do is we need to go through the range of num1 and num2 and calculate the peak and valley of each and every number in this range. And what we need to do is finally return the summation of our calculations. Okay, one thing to note is if you have a two-digit number, you can't calculate the peak and value because we have seen that we need a three-digit number to calculate the peak and value. Now, let's go through this example. We have a num1 as 120 and num2 as 130. I have just listed down all the numbers within this range. Now let's calculate where we can get a peak and where we can get a value. If you see 120, so 2 is greater than 0 and 2 is greater than 1. So it will be counted as a peak. So plus 1 from this. 121, 2 is greater than 1 and 2 is greater than 1. So peak plus 1. 130, 3 is greater than 1 and 3 is greater than 0. So peak. If you see other numbers, we don't get a peak and valley anywhere. If you see 123, no combination is possible. If you see 124, 2 can't be compared with like 2 is less than 4 and 2 is greater than 1. Nothing can be done here, nothing can be done here, nothing can be done here, and so on. Only 130 will contribute. So what we can do is we can iterate in the range of num1 and num2, and for every particular number we can check whether this number can contribute as a peak or whether this number contribute as value, and like we'll have a final answer and add the calculations. Okay, whenever you are at a particular number, how to calculate the peak and valley. So convert the number to a string and compare its characters. Now we have seen that can make the decision in a group of three. So if you have a 4-digit number or like greater than 3-digit number, let's see how we can break down. Just break down in the group of three and iterate that particular number in this way. Like we have converted it to string, right? So when you have the groups of three, you can store the current, previous and next, and finally you can compare them. The peak will be formed when b is greater than a and b is greater than c, and the value will be formed when b is less than a and b is less than c. The code is in the comment section. This is very simple. It's not a medium level question, it's a easy level question only. Please code this out. Okay guys, one thing to notice, the constraint in this first part is very less. So that's why you were able to like iterate through the range of num1 and num2, and then for every number you are able to make the decision. But when the constraints are big, you will have to use digit DP solution. We'll discuss this solution tomorrow. Okay, that's it for this problem. Thanks for watching. If you want more content on LLD, HLD, Gen AI, DSA and software engineering projects, do consider subscribing us. Thank you.